Hello guys, welcome back to another Boom Beach video. Today I'm going to be hitting some bases with Grenadiers on the main base. I went on a warships grind earlier today, got my chest, but I recently upgraded to 4 engine rooms and oh boy have I been struggling. So I'm taking a break until I can get my next till I can unlock my next chest and then go from there. But before we do hop into the attacks today, Christian has an extended spring break and he might be I'm not really sure what's going on, but he might be staying home the rest of the semester, and we live like right next to each other if that did happen. So if you guys want to suggest some duo challenge ideas, hop over to the Discord in our video suggestion in our video suggestion channel, drop a challenge down there. That is probably where we'll be taking them from. But anyway, without further ado, let's hop into some attacks. I'm going to hit Imitation game today. I haven't done that in a while, and I kind of want to, so might as well. Got the Grenadiers loaded up here. I got a pretty good boost going on, and I did not drop my hero. Actually, we're just going to BART down the first few stages. Usually I like to just run through them, get the easy stomp attacks out of the way. But I kind of want to attack some players as well, so we'll give us the time by just shorten up the length of the first few attacks here. Hop into stage 2, and shouldn't be too bad. I mean, look at that. There goes everything. Few barrages, couple artillery later, everything's gone. I wonder if I can BART down stage 3. Sometimes stage 3 is just a little too healthy for it, but I have faith it might happen, and we're getting a little bit of lag right there. Interesting. But actually it's not that interesting. I don't know why I said interesting, but yeah, stage 3 looking pretty beefy if I'm being honest. Does he have any statues? He does have a boosted green statue. Oh, he's got a couple. I only do this if he has more than one, but we have run into our imitation green base alert. Good for you, man. Just kidding. I don't really like green statues. Never really used them. But interesting choice. And for stage 4 here, see, it seems like every imitation game, they just pick out of a pool of bases that have green statues in it. Like, is Boom Beach trying to push green statues on them, make it look like more people are using them than actually are? Because it seems like 5 out of the 7 attacks are green bases, but when you go onto the archipelago, like, it seems like not many people are green bases. But also, like, I'm kind of near max levels, so I'm attacking max level bases, and they don't really prioritize loot. So that could be a reason why. Maybe just a lot of low people use them because they don't have anything else to cook up. But this is stage 4. It's kind of getting up there. I would much rather go with resource reward at that point and just get loot based off your attacks. But on to stage 5, and this is where it starts to get a little bit interesting. And for this attack, we're gonna throw a barrage onto the shock blaster and onto the shock launcher, because we don't want them sniping any of our Grenadiers. Throw boxes of critters out, get rid of a couple of those mines on the beach, and then my Grenadiers should do a good job for the rest of the mines, taking them out. And see, another green statue. Interesting. But what I don't see is resource reward. But if I look over here, I do see a resource reward guardian. So interesting. No masterpieces. Looks like the boom cannons are starting to get a little bit hungry on my Grenadiers, and we did lose one, unfortunately. But it's stage 5. You're gonna lose a couple here and there. It's okay. But we're gonna spawn a bunch of critters. Even though our Grenadiers will probably take them out, it's just they do a little extra damage, and then they kind of just sit out in front of the defenses, and the defenses can't even see the Grenadiers almost, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, stage 5 pretty successful. One lost in the making of that stage. But on to stage 6, where odds are we're gonna lose a couple more than that. So you know, we're gonna target the shock launchers once again because they are pretty annoying, even though I probably could have got away with not. I have the energy to spare. Let's not look back on that. But here we go. Throwing down our Grenadiers. Couple rocket launchers gonna be hitting on them. I think our medics should do a good job. And there's a couple mines out in front there. I do not Those critters didn't even take it out. Okay. So it looks like we're going to have to throw an artillery onto that boom mine to take it out because all the critters in the area were trying to avoid it. I do not appreciate that, critters. I know you're not the smartest. You kind of just run around and get killed, but, you know, I expected a little bit more from you, you know. Maybe they're revolting against me. They're like, I don't want to just die to mines. I want to die to an actual defense. I want to die to a machine gun. It's like, oh, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't realize, you know, I'll use some artillery to take it out. My apologies, jeez. But I'm going to count that out of the possibilities of what critters are thinking since, you know, that's probably not it. And they kind of just sacrifice themselves, especially just running in front of the Grenadier fire. There we go. Stage 6 just bursted down. And I don't really know what the best hero to bring with Grenadiers is. I mean, Bullet can be good, but I like to bring medics. And if I got like Bullet energy drink or something out in front, my medics just go and try and heal them up, and then they end up killing themselves. So it's like, I don't really know. We're going to throw 2 shock bombs on the landing here. And then while our troops do set, we're going to throw barrage artillery onto that shock launcher. Does not look like that'll take it out. Oh, it did. Okay, so the damage was a little bit greater than I was expecting. I was expecting to have to throw another artillery. But this is the part where we're going to spawn a couple critters just in case a few of Hammerman's defenses there do see a couple Grenadiers. We want to make sure that does not happen. Got a few Grenadiers over here trying to keep an eye on all of them. Even though I'm fine with a few casualties, I want to minimize them. And we're going to throw 2 barrages, 1 artillery onto that Doom Cannon. Hopefully that takes it out. Yep, not even close. Just got annihilated by my gunboats. I'm sorry, base. You have no chance against my troops right now. And looks like this week's imitation game was not that difficult at all, as this is stage 7. Kind of feels like a stage 6, but it's not. And our Grenadiers are starting to just hit that HQ, knock it down, throw a couple artillery, and boom, there goes the HQ, finishing up imitation game once again. Another success. Good job, Grenadiers. I'm proud of you, but we're going to need you. We're going to cook up the 1 we lost in that battle. We lost 1 on stage 4, 1 on stage 7. Seems like Hammerman should make himself, or he should make imitation game a little bit more difficult. But we're going to hit some player bases now. Tried to attack him, but it just booted me back to the archipelago. So a little bit confused there. What if that throws off my attack? What if it threw off my strategy and I don't even know it? I don't know. But we're going to throw barrage artillery onto that shock launcher. Does not look like that'll take it out. And I just threw a box of critters onto it, even though I probably should have just thrown artillery. But we got those boom cannons kind of turned for a couple seconds, even though there's not really any troops in range of those boom cannons. Throwing a shock pretty early onto it, threw a barrage and 3 artillery onto that doom cannon. Did not take it out. This guy is a very, very healthy base, and if I'm guessing, he has his HQ health boosted as well, which is going to be pretty annoying to take out since Grenadiers are very inaccurate and take a long time to take some units out, but they're just good at standing back there, staying alive at times. And it looks like we're starting to we've like lost more Grenadiers already in this attack than we lost in imitation game. But I'm gonna be able to reset my Grenadiers. We're gonna throw them back kind of there. Hopefully they target the rocket launcher quick, and then they should be able to turn onto that HQ. Actually, that might go for a couple different buildings. Not mad about it. We are going to be able to take this out, but I am going to throw a shock onto the shock launcher, shock blaster, as some of our troops are going to start to step up into the range of that. Looks like we got a good amount of Grenadiers, but like I said, that HQ health is going down ever so slowly, but it's not going to matter because we will definitely... Ooh, that shock launcher had a great shock onto the majority of my Grenadiers there. We are going to throw an artillery, help out the cause of taking out the HQ, and it's going to get taken out here anytime. Boom, there we go. Took out our first player base. He was not boosted, but he had them ice statues and that HQ boost from what I'm expecting, but we'll take our 4 lost Grenadiers our 4 lost medics, and we will retrain them. And let's hop into the next one. Let's do a couple more Grenadier attacks. Wrap today up. This one shouldn't be too bad. He does have the ice statues, and this is a green base alert, but I do not find this base to be that much of a threat to me. We're going to throw a couple barrages, hopefully taking out some mines, even though the Grenadiers, you know, do their thing. They'll take out some mines too, but we will take out those shock launchers as well. Hopefully that rocket launcher too. Give me the double. There we go. Took it out. And now we're starting to wander into the boom cannon territory. I'm going to throw a couple early shocks because sometimes the Grenadiers just tend to target a building that's like that shouldn't be targeted before another building, and they just get creamed by a boom cannon. And speaking of which, we're going to take out one by the HQ, we're going to take out the one right there, and we are going to be able to reposition our Grenadiers for a final setup and beat Mr. Najee, or Najee, N-A-J, I don't know, but yeah, there we go. Setting up. We're going to throw a flare into the HQ. We're going to throw a shock onto the boom cannons behind just in case they were in range. I wasn't really sure, but it's better to be safe than sorry. And it looks like we'll take it out here in a few seconds. Throw a couple artillery. Help out the cause once again. Boom, boom. And that, I couldn't even tell the difference what the artillery did, but it probably took a couple seconds off the attack. There we go. Took out another player base, and we're going to hop into one more Grenadier attack, and then we will wrap up today. And that guy has all of his statues out for show. We lost one Grenadier. Sad. And let's go. Let's attack a level 68. And this guy got a sky shield. He looks pretty intimidating. Let's step it up a little bit. And one thing I am gonna target is that doom cannon, just because if it gets locked on my Grenadiers, it's just gonna go boom, 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 and then my fleet's gonna be dead. And I don't want that to happen, so we're just gonna have to keep reinforcing shocks onto it until my Grenadiers inevitably take it out, as a boom cannon fired one of his large rounds onto my Grenadier, and he is deceased. But we're gonna throw barrage artillery. That should take out the doom cannon. I wasn't sure if it was gonna fire or not. Looks like it did not. And now we got a big spread on our Grenadiers, just taking out from the top side to the bottom side, just boom, boom, every single defense. And I'm hoping they start to wander up and above so they can take out that shield generator, just because that is a Mark III, and it will take an eternity to take it out. So throwing a med kit actually, just because. Take out that boom cannon. Hopefully that boom cannon isn't hitting my Grenadiers. It looks like we have lost 3 Grenadiers though, so I think he was. I have a sneaky suspicion he was. And we got another boom cannon firing on the Grenadiers. This isn't good. And we got one under the sky shield that might too, so we're gonna take that out with artillery. We do have 2 rocket launchers that might do a lot of AoE damage. Take out a few Grenadiers here or there, but I think they will take it out before any of that happens. And now I am going to position my troops so we can get the shield generator. So I'm going to throw a flare close to the HQ. That should be out of range of those machine guns. And then I will rotate to the left. I'm going to try and stay away from that sniper tower. Not that it's that big of a threat, but just because it does a consistent amount of damage. And I don't know, my medics would be able to take care of my Grenadiers, but it looks like we will be in range of the sniper tower. So what am I doing? I don't know. Looks like the medics, excuse me, are doing a decent job keeping it alive. I got a mortar also firing, and we already took out that sniper tower, no problem. There goes the shield generator. There goes the shield generator. Man, my timing with Grenadiers are way off. It's way easier with Zukas when they just one-shot it. You're like, boom, and, you know. But our remaining Grenadiers will be able to take out this level 68. And then I think I will be able to go back to base, get an upgrade. But I'm not positive on that. I'm not positive if I can get a good upgrade or not. I might have to do a lower level mortar upgrade, which is fine. But eventually I'm going to have to upgrade everything else instead. But looks like he gave me a good amount of loot. We're gonna retrain. Oh yeah, we got the loot. We got all the loot. What do I want to upgrade? Let's upgrade a machine gun. I feel bad. You know, machine guns, sometimes they just don't get the love they need. Back in old Boom Beach, their accuracy used to be so much worse, but they adjusted it. Now machine guns are somewhat better, but also they're not a go-to defense in my opinion. But we're going to get a bunch of question marks, hopefully get the diamonds. That is mainly what my dives are for. I just go for diamonds, collect them, because I still spend diamonds even though I got the endless reserves and all that. But let's get an armory upgrade too. What do we want to upgrade? No. Medkits, they're not important. Let's upgrade our heavies. But that's going to be it for today. If you did enjoy this video, I would appreciate if you guys did drop a like. But we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.